All right, so today I am on a rare build called a Rocket. This is a Pro Tune build, so a lot of people when I'm playing, they always come in on the mic and be like, "Yo, like what build is that? Where you get that build from? How you make it?" And a lot of people think it's a specialization build, but it's actually a Pro Tune build that I think symbolizes a really good Derrick Rose build. Okay, so as you know, the finishing and layup is going to be really high. What I did was obviously made sure I can shoot. You always want to be able to shoot in this game. So this is MVP Derrick Rose, obviously. And then of course the high ball handle, the 91 speed with ball to really get that lightning launch. Really good above average defense. That's all you need. And then again, as you see here, I'm working my way with cat breakers because I eventually will get a 79, and that 79 is going to be big because it will give me my physical finisher, which is going to be, where is that at? Right here. Once I get that to a 79, I think this is the one. I'm not sure why it's doing that. My strength is a 67. It doesn't show when it gets to a 79, but a 79 will allow me to get to gold. And then, because right now I have a max +1. Once I get to gold, this right here will be Hall of Fame. And physical finisher is just a really good badge. It's been showing me a lot more love than the dunking. So just keep that in mind. But these are the badges I'm utilizing right now. Still working with this Legend Posterizer, even though Toots is saying it doesn't work. So I really don't have anything else that I would want to put it in. So that's the reason why I still have it there. But it's a little disappointing that that is still not an option to be taking to utilize where you know it actually works. But regardless, I feel like this is a really good build. Rare build if you're looking for it. It's a very comp rare build because it has a 93 ball. You can get deep bomber. You can do a lot of things. And as usual, you know, with D Rose, man, I'm about to go ahead and step into this random wreck, and I'm a silver plate. I've been trying to get it up to gold, but when you have so many builds as I do, you always start as a black plate. 2K has to do something about that, man. It sucks to keep resetting over and over. But anyway, let's go into this random wreck. Hopefully I get a good team. I'll be back in about 3 seconds. All right, so let's hop right into it, man. So as you're gonna see, I am on the Rocket build, shooting 67% from the field and 59% from three. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get that 3-point percentage up, but it's not bad. 59%, almost shooting 60%. From three isn't bad, but it's really that 96 driving dunk that's really going to set this build apart. As you see, I have a lot of custom takeovers, which I highly recommend once you get some custom takeover to kind of tailor it to the way that you want it to be tailored. And again, one thing I want to point out is that this build is going to be doing a lot of dunking, right? Trying to go to the basket, take advantage, being able to finish at the basket. And this was one of the better games when it came to finishing. As you see right here, you know, I did a video yesterday about the meter just vanishing, disappearing. This game right here was a better performance of the meter, but their consistency is what I always have an issue with when it comes to 2K. Is just being a consistent game. You know, what we try to do as content creators or people, this is not even say that. It's not even say content creators or professionals or whatever. I mean, I do this for a living, but just for anything that you do, when something is repetition, right, you expect it to be that way every single time. And when they added that dynamic meter going up and down, it's just not consistent. And I've been saying either take it out or do not have a dynamic meter, right? When you go up for that dunk, whatever that green window is, leave it at that green window. Don't care about anything else. Why? Because 2K has still failed numerous times to be able to master it. If you cannot find a better solution to fixing the ghost contest and the full bar misses, then just find a way to just make it to where a green window is going to be consistent unless it's blocked, right? You have a green window there and then it's blocked and you miss it, okay? Just have a set standard. When you try to do all this extra stuff, you get yourself in a situation like right here, boom, that was good. You see the green window did not move. It was right there, it stayed there the whole time, right? And again, that's how it should be, but you won't get that a lot. All right, you see right there, that was a good one. The green meter was there the whole time. It was a good dunk and people was behind me. But if you watched my last video, you saw there's people behind me and then my meter would just disappear. So, you know, again, little things like that will go a long way. He does have a 96 driving dunk. All my builds either have have a 93 driving dunking up because I always went for posterizer to be on gold to start off with. And as you can see right there, another finish at the basket. This rocket build is really good, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and fill your heads up. I am going strength with this, like I said, trying to get to one more cap breaker, give me 79 strength. But you know, to be able to get that layup, the physical finisher on gold, which I would then be able to get that on legend. So I have legend posterizer and legend physical finisher. So I did go the route of strength, and you know, again, as more cap breakers would come, I will start to upgrade maybe like ball handle or I don't know. You know, I don't know. Like I said, we'll figure it out. Again, right there, not being selfish though, dissing the ball out. So anyway, let's take back to this gameplay. So what you're going to realize, what I like to do is, I say I have 4 assists, I have 10 points. As a PG, what I try to do is, you know, create for my teammates. Let them know, like, listen, I'm not trying to ball hog. I have 10 points. I'm not sitting here trying to score 1,000 points. But one thing you can't do is try to press me full court. I think any decent guard, if you're trying to press them full court, unless you're like a pro, unless you have a really good lockdown and you actually know how to play lock, pressing full court is just going to have you in a situation to where you're just going to continuously have it 4-on-5 with your point guard trailing behind me. So just keep that in mind. It's not a good idea. Again, right here behind the back on the cross, going right by him, easy money. Again, Kobe White behind the back is very overpowered. I know a lot of people like to use Steph Curry, but the Kobe White behind the back is just crazy. Again, right here, just dotting off. They thought I was going to dunk it, which I could have, but you know, dropping a dime, getting my teammates involved. I usually always try to go for a double-double, you know, try to get some assists, try to look past first so I don't, you know, be considered a ball hog. Again, Kobe right behind the back, and another easy dunk right there. Now that was a decent one right there with a green window, maintained. It didn't go away. Like, I could still find something to do. Again, right there, you see me getting in the passing lane, getting still, Kobe right behind the back. This time I'm gonna go with the Euro step reverse, which was, should have been blocked, but it didn't, so that's good. I'm sitting here at 18 points with 7 assists. Again, getting to the passing lane, getting another steal. Again, like I said, don't sleep. I have a 79 steal, and you can see I have two steals already playing in those passing lanes. Passing lanes is the only viable option you have for steals, unless you do something stupid like that, do it behind the back, and because that gets bumped. That'll get bumped, and that's one of the guaranteed way. Now I have posterized takeover, so you already know I'm going brain dead straight to the basket. Easy dunk right there, sitting there with 22 points and 7 assists. So again, like, if you're looking for a build that is like a Derrick Rose, you know, Ja Morant, you know, Russell Westbrook, these really powerful slashing type guards, you know, this is the one you want to take a look at, man. The only downside is I feel like the pass accuracy could be a little bit higher. You know, that's something that, you know, as you see me right there emoting. I feel like the pass accuracy is the only really true downside, because I only have a 75 pass accuracy. It would be nice to be able to have something in the higher 80s, which again, that is something that your cap breakers can do. So don't feel like you can't do it, but you know, it just requires you to get a lot of cap breakers. You know, maybe if you don't care about the strength, you could have put your cap breakers in that pass accuracy and not have to, again, you see me pull up and miss my 3 right there. But maybe that is an option. Maybe that is an option if you wanted to focus on pass accuracy instead of trying to get the strength up. But for me, I just wanted to get that physical finish, that 79 strength with that physical finisher, you know, get that not move enforcer, the strong handles up a little bit more, and oh man, that was a really good animation right there. That layout right there was really nice, actually. But yeah, man, so anyway, y'all let me know in the comment section, man. How do y'all feel about the rocket build? How do y'all feel about it, you know, with this Ja Morant? And also let me know how y'all feel about the dunking, man. Like, I know I did a really big video. If you follow me on Twitter, I'm pretty sure you've seen a huge conversation between me and Chalk and some other creators about this. Some people are, you know, not necessarily agreeing with me 100%, but for the most part, people have been agreeing with me in, you know, the fact that something needs to be done. But yeah, anyway, other than that, this is your favorite old head, Uncle Timmy. I'll be back really, really soon on the banger, man. You know, when I say back soon on the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.